Welcome back. Captain Stancom here with the latest installment of the definitive guide to every clone trooper LEGO has ever made. And this is a subset of my Know Your Clone series here on YouTube. And if you'd like to see the rest of that series, I'll provide a link in the description. And before we get started, as always, I'm just going to ask that you please subscribe to this channel. I made a lot of videos so far as we're working our way through every clone trooper LEGO has made, and I still got a lot more coming. So be sure to not only subscribe, but also turn on notifications, so that way you know as soon as the latest video drops. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. And today's clone trooper is the second version of the Phase 1 clone trooper featured in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And this minifigure appears in 5 sets: the 75000 Clone Troopers vs. Droideka set, the 75007 Republic Assault Ship and Planet of Coruscant set, the 75015 Corporate Alliance Tank Droid, the 75016 Winged Spider Droid, and the 75023 Star Wars Advent Calendar from 2013. And the other 4 sets all also appear in 2013. And as previously said, this minifigure is based on Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And this minifigure represents the bulk of the clone troopers that appear in that film. And appearing on the homeworld of Kamino and then battling across the deserts of Geonosis, these clone troopers not only represent cannon fodder and an incredible battle sequence, they also represent one of the fan-favorite additions to the Star Wars universe. Now, as we take a closer look at this clone trooper, it's interesting to know that there's nothing about this clone trooper that is unique to this clone. So we'll start with his helmet. Now, this helmet print appears on both this clone trooper as well as in the clone trooper that appears in the 750206 Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. And the helmet mold itself is not unique, appearing on 24 different clones from 2008 until 2022, most recently appearing on the 40558 Clone Command Station Clone Troopers. Next, removing his helmet, we see that this clone trooper has the Angry Clone Head, which is used on 23 different clone troopers, as well as overused on 89 minifigures in total in both Star Wars and superhero LEGO characters. Moving down to his torso, we see that this torso is not unique either, being used on the animated Phase 2 Clone Trooper from 2014 in the 75028 Clone Turbo Tank, and then also used on the Santa Clone in the 75056 Star Wars 2014 Advent Calendar, and then also on the Phase 1 Clone Trooper that appears in the 750206 Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. And the torso also looks very similar to the torso that was used on the original Phase 1 Clone Trooper from 2002, the original Phase 2 Jet Trooper from 2005 to 2006, and the original Phase 2 White Clone Trooper from 2005 to 2008. And it also is very similar to another torso that appears on the Phase 2 clone in the 8091 Republic Swamp Speeder from 2010. And I'm still working on getting a video together about the different torsos and how to be able to tell them apart. And attached to his torso are on-printed white arms, which are very common among clone troopers, and his hands are black, which is true for all but 10 clone troopers that LEGO has ever made. And finally, his legs with the black waistband and on-printed white legs appear in 27 different clones, nearly 1/3 of all the clones that LEGO has made. Now, this clone trooper does not have any accessories, but he does come equipped with a DC-15S blaster, as well as a modified DC-15 blaster rifle. And as of summer 2022, the average price for this clone trooper is between $6 and $9.50, depending on whether you purchase him new or used. And there you have it, the second version of the Phase 1 clone trooper. A clone trooper who is not unique in any regards, but still is a great addition to the clone trooper lineup. And that's where we're going to leave it until the next installment. And that next installment will feature the 501st Legion clone trooper pilot in Phase 2 armor. And if you want to see that video, be sure to subscribe and also turn on notifications, so that way you know as soon as the latest video drops. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate a like. And until next time, this is Captain Stancom, signing out.